Wonder Woman 3, 10 villains who could appear next. The two Wonder Woman movies have managed to cover 7 villains. The first one had Eric Ludendorff and Dr. Poison as minor villains, while Ares served as the big bad. Wonder Woman 1984 brought in the Cheetah and Max Lord as its two big villains. The Duke of Deception, Dolos, was also indirectly involved as he was the one who imbued the Dreamstone with its magical powers. And the DC Comics villain, Simon Stagg, showed up as the man who threatened Max Lord's company. Now that Wonder Woman 3 is confirmed to be in development, we could look at 10 villains who could show up in the film. Here are the villains that Patty Jenkins could bring in Wonder Woman 3. Cheetah. Patty Jenkins teased that even though Cheetah turned back into Barbara by the end of Wonder Woman 3, we could still see her in the future. Well, Barbara did not renounce her wish, and she was clearly fond of her final form. So maybe she could make it her life's goal to find another way to turn into the apex predator. Honestly, we did not get enough of Cheetah. She was fierce and we'd like to see more of her. Let's see if Patty Jenkins will fulfill our wish. CIRCE. Both Wonder Woman movies have dealt with the old gods. Wonder Woman 3 could continue in the same route and bring CIRCE into the mix. She could come in and explore the origins of the Amazons even further. And who knows, she could even team up with Barbara in the present day and turn her back into Cheetah with her magic. GIGANTA.
We call it a society. A secret society.
People weren't particularly happy with the lack of action in Wonder Woman 1984. That could certainly change with GIGANTA coming into the mix. Doris Zuel unlocked the ability to grow extremely large in size, so she came to be known as GIGANTA. Not a lot of villains could prove to be worthy opponents to go up against Diana, but GIGANTA is certainly one of them. It'd be crazy to see Wonder Woman fight a villain that's the size of a small building. Genocide. Just like Doomsday was created with Zod's corpse in Batman vs. Superman, Genocide is a Doomsday version of Diana herself. Barbara and Tio Moro collected the soil from the places on Earth where mass genocides had occurred. Then they went to the future and found Diana's dead body. They fused the soil with her corpse and used dark magic to create her. So Diana would basically be fighting a zombie version of herself if Genocide is brought into Wonder Woman 3. Medusa.
Surrender.
Medusa is yet another figure from the Greek mythology. You must have seen her in several films, as she's the one with the head that has snakes instead of hair. And anyone who looks into her eyes turns into stone. Wonder Woman Bloodlines handled her really well. Diana had to blind herself to fight her. Let's wait and see if Wonder Woman 3 takes a similar route. Dr. Cyber.
I don't like being in the field.
She has also showed up in Wonder Woman Bloodlines. She has turned into the computerized assistant of Veronica CALE in the recent times. But her past version was a criminal mastermind who once got her face burned in a battle against Diana. So it was her new goal to have Diana's face surgically removed and grafted upon her. Now that would call for an interesting narrative in Wonder Woman 3. Silver Swan.
It's Silver Swan now.
She was another villain that was used in Wonder Woman Bloodlines. So far, we've seen Wonder Woman take on villains that are based upon the old gods and their magic. Considering the fact that Wonder Woman 3 will take place in the present day, possibly after Justice League, Aquaman 2, and The Flash, we could have a new villain that has a technologically advanced mechanized suit. That's where Silver Swan could come into play. Dr. Psycho. He is a villain that has an unusually large head. Imagine MODOK from Marvel, but a lot more humanoid. He is a misogynist and one of the oldest Wonder Woman villains. His abilities allow him to control the minds of people around him. He can make them see crazy lifelike illusions. He might seem a bit goofy, but he could be dangerous as the Purple Man from Jessica Jones. It'd be nice to see a villain that is able to test someone as strong-minded as Wonder Woman. Veronica CALE.
Called me, I laughed.
She is a rich businesswoman who is almost as sinister as Lex Luthor. Wonder Woman Bloodlines included her quite well into its narrative. With Wonder Woman 3 taking place in the present day, I'm ready to place a big bet upon her arrival in the film. She may not be the only villain in the film, but we're certain that she will be one of the big bads. FELIX FAUST. If the Wonder Woman franchise needs to continue with its magical ventures, then FELIX FAUST could prove to be a great villain. He derived his dark magical powers from making deals with demons. So let's see if Patty Jenkins is going to bring him into the mix. Which of these villains would you like to see in Wonder Woman 3? Tell us in the comments. And make sure you like and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks, we'll see you in the next one.